Well, hi students and welcome to BA1152 Quality Tools. My name is Glennis Thompson and I'll be your instructor for this term. I'm looking forward to working with you and getting to know you throughout the next 5 terms. I'm starting this video on the welcome page, even though you're already in Start Here the same way it says. I kind of do this. So it tells you to click on the word Start Here, that there's a quiz that you must take. I'm going to use this video to walk you through the class and the syllabus. And then there will be one of these for every module. So I'm going to go over here to Start Here and walk you through this really fast. This is where you'll find this navigation video after I do it. And here's information on the Start Here module. You can click right here to access it. So the quiz is the last thing, and it has unlimited attempts. Each question must be answered true for the modules to open. And don't rush through and answer true to every question without reading it, because it's like a contract, okay? So, and this must be completed before 10 o'clock on Sunday, March 31st, and then the module is still open on Monday. So I'm going to click right here on Start Here module and walk you through what's going on. Okay, so this Jumpstart course was designed by 2 of my colleagues, and so this is designed to help walk you through Blackboard. And it'll show you how to do a discussion posting, how to post a quiz. It's a free course. You can kind of go through, how do I do this? You may not need it for this class because I will literally walk you through everything that you need to do, but you might need it for another class. So I suggest you do this. A little knowledge is a good thing. So I suggest you do it. I don't know how long it'll take, but you can go out and go back in. There's no grade. And I'm not going to check and see, but it could help you, if not in this class, in another one. So I recommend that you do that. Here is the academic integrity taken that was compiled by the Dean of Students. And so this talks about don't do that, okay? We take academic integrity very seriously, and there are strict consequences to what happens if you do that. The next is the welcome, and so this talks about the course description of what we're going to do, and these are the outcomes that you'll have by the time you're done, and I'm a stickler for these, so I haven't put the syllabus here because I just finished it, but I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to show you there. It will be here, and then there's another place for it, so you can do that. Now, here's information on the optional textbook. You do not have to have it, but in using it when I was working on this course, it's not a horrible little book. It's really small. I mean, it's like, it might be 3 inches across and 4 inches tall. It's a tiny little thing, but it's really got a lot of information, way more than what we're going to do in this class. So if you're going to be working with this kind of material, it might be worth the investment, but you do not have to have it for this class. I really enjoy using it, and I'm glad that they used it. It helped me in designing the assignments and in designing the class. And so just kind of keep that in mind. So there's information there. So these links to success, you can check on each of these and check them out. The Distance Learning Achievement Coach is someone who worked on designing the Jumpstart. So she is a good reference if you have trouble, but certainly anytime you have trouble in this class, please let me know. I'm happy to help you, and I pretty much check messages really frequently. And so I can help you. But if you need to talk to an achievement coach about something else, please feel free to see her, maybe for some of your other classes or something. She's a really nice lady, and she is really knowledgeable and available to help you. Distance learning success tips are things like, don't wait till the last minute, don't wait till the last day. You can read those. It's just a document. BrainFuse, the ACE on-campus tutoring, the virtual writing center. I don't know that they can help you in this class, but you might need them for some of your other classes. The library research course was done by a former student of mine, and you enroll in that the same way. You just scroll up to the top to where it says courses, and you click on that, and you can enroll on that. And there's material to do in there, but you do not have to do it. And I think there's an announcement that you need to finish it, but it's not tied to this class in terms of your grade. You can just go use it, or you can just go talk to a librarian. Okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so to use this course from your computer, if you're working from home or somebody's home, you're going to need Firefox and or Chrome. I'm a Firefox person. That's just what I use. I have used Chrome. That's my backup. Don't use Edge or Internet Explorer because Blackboard doesn't get along with those two. You can do a browser check if you need assistance with that. As a student of CNM, you can now obtain a free license of Microsoft Office 365, and there's information here on how to do that because you're going to need Word and Excel, Word and Excel for sure to submit some of your homework. If you've taken other classes like this with me, they were much more theoretical on how to do things and what do you know and how to apply concepts. This is much more like homework because you're going to be creating forms and charts. And so you're definitely going to need Word and Excel. And if you don't have them, make sure you get them here because if I can't open your document, I can't give you a grade and then it's a 0. So there's a link to that. Adobe Reader and Adobe Flash you should probably have, and there's links there if you don't already. I will not use Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor in this class. The only reason I left them here is because some instructors who do require that you use them hide this. So I'm trying to help you out here. So let's leave that. Collaborate Ultra, I don't know of a time yet. This is the first time that I've designed this class this way, so I can't say that we're going to use it, but I'm kind of leaving it here. You may need it for another class, and here's the information. Blackboard Student Help, I hope you don't need it because I hope you contact me if you have any questions or need assistance. But there's also information here to contact ITS if you need help with your password or logging into Blackboard or things like that. So there is information that you can use here. And if you do need any assistance from the Disability Resource Center, there's information here. Also on Blackboard's accessibility statement. So there's contact information there. Now, I expect you to go in and read those on your own, read through them. I'm going to take you through the syllabus in a few minutes. I'm going to take you through this quiz. Now, here's the deal with this quiz. The quiz is open unlimited times. You can sit there and take it until, you get carpal tunnel. You can take it as many times as you need to, but you need to click true to every question. Now, here's the thing. Don't go through and just click true 10 times without reading the statements. Because this is how I communicate what my expectations are and what goes on in this class. So this is going to help you be successful in this class. It's not a secret. I just told you what the answers are. But what I want you to do is know what the questions are and don't just go through an answer. So the very first question is, I have watched the navigation video and read the syllabus. Okay, so this is the navigation video. I'm going to take you through the syllabus. But this is important so that you know what's going on and what my expectations are. I agree that this class runs for 5 weeks from March 25th through April 28th, and I understand that there will be 5 weekly modules of assignments that must be completed weekly within the time frame that the module is open and before the assignment is due. In other words, I don't accept late work. And I want you to say, yes, I understand. I must submit my work before 10 o'clock on the date that it is due, or I get a 0. I want that understanding, okay? So you have to understand that. Okay, so here are the dates and times that the modules open and close. And so what will happen is modules open at 8 o'clock on Mondays. And they close at 10 o'clock, and they close these first 4 weeks, they close at 10 o'clock the following Monday. So when this second module opens on April 1st, the first module is still open until 10 o'clock that night. And it goes that way. The third one will open. The second one is still open. The fourth one will open. The third one is still open. And then this one will run a little bit longer. This runs till Monday, the 22nd of April. But I'm opening the last module on Friday, the 19th, because it closes on Saturday, the 27th. And this is important that you understand this. You do not have Sunday, the 28th, even though right up here, class runs through April 28th, but your work is due by Saturday, the 27th. Smart students like you will submit it early, okay? I agree and understand. This is important because this comes to grading. I agree and understand that discussion postings and interaction with my classmates is part of my learning. And I agree and understand that full credit for discussions requires initial posts of at least 6 sentences and responses of at least 5 sentences. And they should be full and complete sentences. Don't type 2 or 3 words and put a period and then finish that same sentence 2 or 3 words later. That does not work. full and complete sentences, thoughts, 2 words together make a sentence. Because it's not that I just sit there and count. I'm looking for substance. And when people cut off their initial post or their response, I feel there has to be more that you had to say. And I feel like you stopped. And you can ask questions. You can draw back. Oh, in this article it said this. In this video they showed us how to do this. Did you find that valuable? There's got to be something you can say. Your initial post of 6 sentences and responses of at least 5 sentences is not impossible, but this will be important because it will impact your grading. I agree. I understand and agree that all assignments are due before 10 o'clock p.m. And I understand that it is recommended that modules be accessed early in the week and that it is a good idea to submit work early in case of problems or issues. In other words, don't wait till the last minute. I've had students do that and they miss something and power goes out and I have no sympathy. I mean, I'm really just not that nice, but I have no sympathy because the module was open for 8 days. My office hours are Mondays and Tuesday evenings. So I'm available early in the week. The module opens at 8 o'clock at night. I'm online at 9 o'clock Monday and Tuesday night to help you. And students who wait till later in the week, I can answer an email, but if I had been contacted earlier, I could have helped a whole lot more. So it closes at 10, period, end of discussion, no matter when it is, it's 10 o'clock. I understand and agree that it is my responsibility to complete my assignments timely, which means that I will organize my schedule and or set aside time to complete the work. There's not an overwhelming amount of work, but you need an hour or 2, maybe 3, depending on what goes on or how invested you are in this. You need to read some material, watch some videos, and do some homework. So it's your job to organize your schedule and set aside time to complete that so that it's done before 10 o'clock on the day that the module closes. I understand and agree, now this is important, that my instructor is to be contacted only through messages in CNM Learn Blackboard or through Pronto Instant Messaging, and that she is not available between the hours of 7:30 and 4:30 Monday through Friday. I work here at CNM, and I have a full-time job between the hours of 7:30 and 4:30. You cannot come to my office and talk to me. I cannot talk to you. I cannot take a phone call. I cannot, visit in person. I cannot answer an IM. I'm not a teacher between 7:30 and 4:30, but between 4:30 p.m. and 7:30 in the morning, I'm available. So I usually try to check messages in the evening, but not necessarily at the same time. I'm online frequently over the weekend, but I can't tell you exactly when. And so I will show you later on when I take you through the class exactly how to contact me. But please understand it. If you call me, if you IM me, or if you email me during those hours, I cannot answer, and it's just gone. Okay. All right. I understand and agree that the work I submit will be my own unless properly cited. So in other words, give credit to people that you borrow their work from. And that copying, falsifying, plagiarizing, or any form of misrepresentation will lead to actions as outlined in the syllabus, which I will go through. You must do your own work. And this is homework. It's going to be way different if you've taken any of these other classes with me. This is going to be way different. It's just, I'm going to give you an assignment. You have to create a chart or a graph and send it to me. Okay. So, you can't just go and copy it off the internet. Okay. I understand and agree that disruptive, unprofessional, or disrespectful behavior to anyone in class, either online or in person, will not be tolerated and will lead to actions as outlined in the syllabus. I have never had disruptive behavior, and I don't want it. So I expect everyone to be professional and polite. You can certainly cite your disagreements in a discussion posting or in an email and say, I didn't really agree with that assignment, but do it professionally and respectfully. And any student who feels that they are being disrespected needs to contact me immediately so that I can intervene. Okay? I understand, I went the wrong way, and agree that if I encounter any issues with the class or any assignment, I will contact the instructor through messages and wait for her to respond. So this comes back to these other ones about do your work before the last day. Students have waited until 8 or 9 o'clock on Monday in my classes, and the module closes at 10. And then I'm getting messages on Tuesday saying, hey, I couldn't submit the work because blah, blah, blah. I waited for you for 8 days. But if you have any questions, and sometimes things don't happen, sometimes things, I had this happen in another class where for some reason I had the wrong date on something, but students who accessed the course early were able to say, hey, this didn't open. Oops, sorry, I made a mistake. So make sure that you agree to understand and you understand and agree to these. And if you have any questions or any issues with any of them, I will show you how to contact me, but you need to answer true and seriously mean that you agree to these. And once you do that, the modules will open and the work begins. And I will take care of that in another video. I can torture you only so long here. All right, so the next thing is the syllabus, and I have that open here. Okay. So, all right, so this is our syllabus. This is this is the class. This is the CRN. The class time is mostly Monday to Monday. Everything is in learn.cnm.edu. And if you learn this, you don't have to go to the CNM website and click on the link. Or I've seen students go through my CNM to get to class. Just type in learn.cnm.edu. This is a 1-credit class, which is why it's only 5 weeks. My name is still Glennis Thompson. So we will use messages in Blackboard. I do not accept responsibility for emails sent through Outlook. I cannot help you during the day, and by the time I get home, the last thing I want to do is check my work email. There is a place that is specifically for us to communicate. I will show it to you. My office hours are still Monday and Tuesdays from 9 to 9:30. If we need to meet by appointment, I can try to make arrangements. I need at least, but preferably more than 24 hours notice, and then you need to have a confirmation from me that we're meeting and where. So if I get a message from you or something that says, hey, I need to meet you at 10 o'clock on Friday on main campus, can't help you. Okay, I need to set up the appointment. You can say, I'd like to meet with you and here's my availability. Let me make arrangements, because if it's something during the day, I have to take leave from work, and you're certainly worth it, but I need some time to make those arrangements. I can't do everything just last minute. And then I need to set up a place for us to meet. So I need the more notice, the better. But otherwise, I think we'll work well through messages. Okay, there's no text. I will give you everything that you need. Like I said, that little textbook is really not horrible. But one of the things I want to encourage you to do is do your own research and compile your own library, whether it's a digital library where you bookmark things, or you create a Word document where you put links and videos and things like that. And then if you want to take any more of these classes, you're certainly welcome to do so. Here's the course description and the learning outcomes again. They're exactly the same. So here's some information. The course begins on March 25th, runs for 5 weeks, ending on April 28th, which is when the class ends. But during the last week, all work is to be submitted before 10 o'clock on Saturday, April 27th. Okay, logging into Blackboard does not constitute attendance. Students are expected to attend and participate in the activities of the course or risk being dropped. Logging into Blackboard and not doing any work is like going to your face-to-face class, standing in the doorway, waving at the teacher, and leaving. You do not get counted as present because you waved at the teacher and left. You need to do like you do in a face-to-face class. Come in, sit down, open up your book, talk to your neighbors, answer questions in discussion, and be a part of this class. So you need to participate in the activities. I need to see that you're in this class, okay? You're expected to be aware of requirements and deadlines, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that that's clear. You're expected to log into Blackboard at least 2 different days each week. You're expected to read and respond to any discussion postings and or course messages in a timely manner, which means, within 24 or 48 hours. Students are expected to complete assignments and quizzes. There aren't any quizzes or exams, but this is just standard. Submit your work on time. Any student who fails to complete the syllabus orientation quiz, that's that 10-question quiz that we just did, before 10 o'clock on Sunday the 31st will be dropped for non-attendance. Period. End of discussion. Monday morning at 6 o'clock, I drop everybody who hasn't taken it. If a student continually fails to respond to personal emails and to private discussion questions from the instructor within 4 days of posting, that's it. If a student fails to log into Blackboard at least 2 different days, I have to see that you come to class. You can't just not show up. It's your responsibility to drop or withdraw. If you're in class, I'll email you, but if you don't answer, I'll give you a warning and drop. But it's your responsibility. If you signed up for it, it's your responsibility to withdraw if you're not going to finish. In case the campus is closed, class will continue to be conducted online. A campus closure will not impact the course. However, in the unlikely event of a technological issue that affects the ability to access, learn, or complete assigned work, I will make a determination about coursework and due dates accordingly that I think is fair to everyone. All assignments will be submitted online in the appropriate place, not by messages or email. Do assignments early in the week in case of a problem, and do not do a Bart Simpson and wait until Monday in the hope that we're going to have a snow day. Today was the first day of spring, so you know it's Wednesday. So yes, we've had snow in April, I know, but don't wait until the last minute in the hopes we're going to have a snow day and that I'll extend it, because more than likely I won't. 8 days is plenty of time to submit the few little things that you need to do in this class. Smart students like you will just get in there on Monday and Tuesday and get the work done and be done with it and not have it hanging over your head. If you're auditing the class, I need to know it so that I don't nag you about, are you doing your work? If you need to travel to campus, here's information on how to find out if there is a campus closure in case of a snow problem. I'm not going to go on about it because I'm going to stay home. Here's the attendance policy. If you're enrolled for credit or audit, you're expected to attend all class sessions. Absences do not relieve you of the responsibility for missed assignments. A student with excessive absences may be dropped. See above. If you're auditing, you're supposed to contact me and let me know. If we're impacted by snow, contact the snow line. It's usually busy because I'm on it, but no, I'm kidding. There's a recording there that'll tell you if there's a snow day. Also, there are announcements on the website, and watch the news. So students who have not completed the syllabus orientation quiz before 10 o'clock on Sunday the 31st will be dropped for non-attendance. If you missed the first week and have not contacted me, you may be dropped. If you missed 2 consecutive weeks, this is a 5-week class. I can't carry you very long. And students who are absent do not participate in any 2 weeks, so 2 weeks in total. I'm going to assume that, that's a lot out of 5, okay? So then you'll be notified I will notify you, but you'll also get something from your CNM email address. All right, so this is all stuff you can read and look at all these different links here to see what you need to know. All right, here's what goes on in this class. There's the syllabus orientation quiz. There are 5 discussions, 2 reflection journals, 4 assignments. Now, so I put it here 4 modules because there are 7 quality tools. So what I did was I broke them up according to category. So I put 4 modules because 2 modules have 3 assignments, but I broke them up so that each module is worth 50 points. So it's still, the assignments are still worth 200 points. There's a final paper project assessment that is required. That's worth 200 points. The final journal is worth 200 points. So what's going to happen is in the last week, you're going to have a 200-point project, a 200-point journal, which is just talk to me. And then I think there's a discussion. So it's 420. Almost half your points are in the last week of the class. All right. And then here are the points that will get you through that. No makeup homework is allowed. And here's why. Look at this. In order to get an A in this class, you need 819 points. Now I have to do math. Whoops. So you have 81 points in this to get an A. You can miss a discussion. You can miss an assignment. That's 70 points. And most of the modules are an assignment and a discussion. So if you miss a week, you can still get an A in this class. So I will not accept late work. Not going to happen. No way. And modules are open for 8 days. Don't wait till the last minute and then tell me you had a power outage or something. Okay, you had plenty of time. Let me see what goes on here. Plan to have I repeat myself so many times so that when it says, did you read the syllabus, you're sick to death of it. Computer and internet access problems are not acceptable excuses for incomplete assignments, nor is waiting to the final day the module's open. So I don't know if you have CenturyLink, but I think it was last December they were down for 4 days. And I think it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So yeah, I had no internet access and there was no school. But if I had submitted my work early, this would not have affected me. Okay. So don't wait till the last minute. Don't procrastinate. Get your work done early. that's why I said temporary technological problems at home. So that was the thank you CenturyLink. Okay, all official email will be from CNN, originating from CNN, will be sent to your CNN email. That's where I will contact you. All right, now we come back to this. I will not accept responsibility for any email sent through Outlook or phone calls or instant messages placed to my work, nor will I discuss this class in person between the hours of 7:30 and 4:30 Monday through Friday. I will periodically and frequently send emails to your Outlook, but do not reply to those. If you have a question or need assistance, you need to go into Blackboard and reply through messages, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. You can contact me through the Pronto IM is the new instant messenger. It's not horrible. I use it at work, and I just have to remember to have it on when I'm in office hours. But seriously, no one ever contacts me. So, again, not between 7:30 and 4:30. Here is our netiquette policy. So be polite, be professional. And I want you to read those and be aware of them. And here's the etiquette. Be complete. Okay. Don't say, hey, I couldn't open the module. You know, I mean, this is the only class I'm teaching. So, but you need to say, I tried to submit especially because 2 modules will be open on Mondays. So I was trying to submit the work in module 2 and the assignment wasn't available or something. So be really specific of what it is. Make sure you read those and understand them, and let me know if you have questions. So here we go. Students are expected to behave in a professional manner. Be polite when you write to me. Be polite when you write to your classmates. Be polite in your assignments and your discussion postings. And while it's completely one thing to say, I don't agree with what you said in your discussion posting, there's a professional way to say it. There's a polite way. And we need to be flexible. So show respect for the instructor and other students in the class. There's a respectful way. If somebody says something that you don't agree with, or if somebody disrespects you, please contact me right away and I will intervene. Professional manner. I have a 0 tolerance policy for disruptive or disrespectful behavior to me or anyone else, either in person or online. It goes to the provisions of the Code of Conduct. I have to deal with it. Then it goes to the associate dean, then to the dean, then to the dean of students. And that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of time. I don't want to do it. Okay. And so please just be respectful and realize this is a 5-week class. We are all here to work together, and I am here to help you. So if you have any issues or you get frustrated, please contact me respectfully and let me know what's going on. Don't cheat in this class. I expect you to do your own work. There's almost, there's a discussion posting. I don't quite know where you're going to copy that from. And the few little assignments are ones that you have to do. And the point of that is so that you learn how to do these charts and graphs and things like that, and diagrams. So if you copy, you haven't learned anything in this class. And so here's information on emergency procedures. This is stuff if you're on campus. So make sure you know that if you have to go to campus. Here's information on ITS and the Disability Resource Center. There's also information here on Veteran Services, the Tutoring Center, the BIT Advisor and Achievement Coach. So if you need help with them, certainly go do that. Graduation, there's other information about that, but there's information here. I don't know if anybody in this class is graduating. I'll know when I read your discussion postings. All right, this is what you were waiting for, the big schedule. Okay, so here's how this is broken down. So the syllabus orientation quiz is open from the 25th to the 31st at 10 o'clock. Okay, then module 1 is open from the 25th to April 1st, which is, son of a gun, a Monday. So if you take the syllabus orientation quiz first thing on Monday the 25th, you can get into the module and do this. We're going to talk about introduction, processes, and waste. And then here are all the assignments. We're going to study anything that's got gram in it. So diagram, histogram, fishbone diagram. This is a diagram. Then we talk about the check sheet. There's only one of those. So these are the 7. So there's 3 grams, 1 check sheet, and 3 charts. So there's a run chart, a Pareto chart, and a control chart. And your final project will be introduced in the 3rd week. You'll have weeks 3, 4, and 5. And there's a wrap-up discussion, a reflection journal, and a final project. And this class ends on April 27th at 10 o'clock. If you've never taken this class before, a class like this before, I've done this little calendar. So this is Monday the 25th. The syllabus quiz, so it's the first line here, is open from Monday to Sunday. Module 1 is open from Monday to Monday. Module 2 is open from Monday to Monday. You see, so I just tried to make it easy to understand. So that I hope that helps. I always worry. And in summer, it's worse, but I'm not going to bother you with that. So that is the syllabus. All right, very cool. Instructor information. Did I fill it out? I hope so. Let's go see. Real quick, this is information about me. If it's there, yay! Okay. It's got my information. It's got, you can know I have a degree and where I work. This information right here is important. It's got information about you and expectations that I have. Make sure that you read those. Some of it is on the syllabus, but we try to recap this as much as possible. Okay, that takes care of that. I'm going to skip this part about course content because I'll get to that in the next video that goes with learning modules. And all you're going to see is learning modules and professional associations. All right, messages is how you contact me. Yay. All right, so messages is an in-course, course-specific email system. It's just an email system. There's nothing, no big thing about it. So every one of you will have the same view. You're going to have an inbox and sent mail. So if you want to create a message, if you want to contact me because something didn't open or you don't understand where it is, or I made a mistake, which is highly possible, click on compose message, create message, click on to, go down here, find my name where it says instructor. I'm going to take out the teaching assistant, but where it says instructor, move it over here to recipients, means I'm going to receive it, and then type the message, you have to have a subject. It's like an email. It is an email. And then type the text very specifically. If you have to, if something's not working and you're getting an error message, try to take a screenshot, and you can attach that by browsing here and then click on submit. And then what will happen is it will show up here under sent in your box, but it'll be in my inbox, and then I can reply. So it's just an email system. It's no big deal. Pronto IM is a chat session. So when you click on it, you enter your email address, and then it will email you a verification code. And then you enter that verification code, and then you're in it for all your classes. And if I remember to open it, because I use it at work, so I don't always think about it in the evenings, it will help you get contact me if I'm online, which I hope to be. My grades is just that for you. It is going to show you what your grades are. It's going to show you what's upcoming. You won't have access to the modules. The modules will open 1 week at a time, Monday through Monday through Monday. Okay. Jumpstart course. This is a direct link to that one I told you. Here's a link to the libraries if you need help with that. Here's a link to that links to success that was in Jumpstart. This is how to contact MBANET. If you're having trouble with Blackboard, I can't submit an assignment, I don't see this, or I have a question, you can contact them here. Student help are some videos, and student resources is some CNM stuff. So make sure you navigate through this course and see what you need and what you're going to need to deal with and how to do stuff. That's what's going on. I'm going to go post the syllabus. I didn't go through this right here because I'm going to put the syllabus up. It's just going to say the syllabus is there, and I don't expect any changes to it. But if I do have any changes, I will communicate them as soon as possible. So, but the best thing to do is remember to use messages and contact me right there. Okay? All right, that's how to get around this course. The next video that you need is will be in learning modules. So now that you finish this, go through, read each question in that syllabus orientation quiz. Make sure that you do truly understand and agree that to those, because those are my criteria. And if you have any issues, let me know through messages, and I will see you in learning modules. Thank you so much for taking this class. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you. Have a good one, and I'll see you around. Bye.